Hey y'all, it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to introduce myself, and if you are coming back to visit my channel again, thank you so much. I am in my bedroom today, and I am ready to transform it into a fall oasis. Nothing too over the top, just very simple. I just want this room to be very soothing while having some simple fall touches throughout the room. So that's what we're going to do today. So the color scheme we're going to use is like a sage green with some creams, whites, and some tan colors. I cannot wait to take you guys along with me as I decorate our bedroom for fall. So let's get to decorating. So if you watch my other videos, in my living room, I like to begin decorating on the fireplace mantle. So the same goes for our bedroom. To me, it just starts the decorating process. It's a piece that I love, and we bought this from Facebook Marketplace. We did do a really easy DIY. I'll have to show you a before and after, but that'll be for another day. But I absolutely love adding this to our room. It just gives it so much warmth and coziness, and it just gives me another place to decorate for each season. So I am just adding back this faithful garland that I bought 2 years ago, and I have used it for every season, either as a base or on its own. To me, it just flows from season to season. I forgot the most important part to me is the twinkling lights. So I'm adding back the strand of lights that I had on before. I love twinkling lights. I'm a sucker for them, and I just love to add them wherever I can. To me, it just brings such warmth and coziness, especially to a bedroom. Next, I'm going to add these picks to the garland. I have quite a few to tuck here and there. These were purchased from Hobby Lobby last year. Next, I'm going to add just 2 of these pumpkin picks that also was bought from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to add one to each side. So next, I like to add a wreath above the fireplace and below the TV, just to hide one of the cords at least. And I usually like to buy 2 of them, one to put here and then one to put above my bed. So both of these wreaths were purchased at Mordell's this year at 40% off of $11.99. And if you watched my Shop and Thrift With Me haul, you will recognize that these beauties, I bought them at a local boutique called Roundabout Resale, and I knew this would be a perfect place to add them. And then I'm going to add these beautiful LED candles. I think I purchased these from Hobby Lobby, but it's been a couple of years, so I don't know if they still have them, but they're one of my favorites, and I absolutely love the details on them. Next, I'm adding this absolutely beautiful picture. I love it, guys. It came from At Home this year, and it was a little pricey, but I thought that it would match really well in my room, so I went ahead and bought it because I can use this from year to year. To me, this is just such a classic piece. Now I'm going to add these beautiful pumpkins. They're going to tie in the bedspread that I have on my bed. I love the ticking stripe and with the tan, and it's like a cream. One's a cream and one's more on the white side, but I love them both. So I'm going to just tuck them here on top of the mantle. To finish off the mantle, I'm just adding these small white pumpkins. I'm just going to place a few here and there just to kind of hide some of the gaps where maybe a stem is showing or just an open space. So these were purchased from Hobby Lobby in a bag a couple of years ago. To the fireplace, I'm going to decorate this beautiful wash stand. This was my late grandparents'. It was actually in my grandmother's room, and when she passed away, I took it and I treasured this piece so much. I almost got rid of it to see if another family member wanted it, but I'm so glad I kept it. I was just trying to declutter, but to me it just fits perfectly in this corner now with the fireplace, and I love to decorate it, so I'm putting some florals and some pumpkins that came from Hobby Lobby. Next to the washstand on these candle holders, I'm adding these green candles that I've had for years, and then some orange candlesticks inside the candle holders on the washstand because I just want to bring a little bit of orange color in this part of the room. Above the washstand on top of this cabinet, I like to change it from time to time, so I want to make it more of a fall theme up here. So I'm going to add this fleur-de-lis that my husband actually picked up from the side of the road. Someone was throwing it away because it was real rusted, so he went ahead and took the frame off. So I'm going to add it up here. I think it'll make a good backdrop to the fall decor that I'm going to put up here. Watch my thrift and shop with me. I found this beautiful basket at a local Goodwill, so I'm going to add it here, and we're going to put a few fall florals inside of it. So these came from the Dollar Tree, and the majority of these stems I've had for years or bought from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Front of the basket, I'm going to add this thankful sign that was bought from Hobby Lobby last year. Last piece that I'm going to put up here is this beautiful green box that was given to me, and then some beautiful acorns. I'm just going to stick them inside of it. As you can see up close, I do use occasionally some old VHS tapes and some books as risers. On my dresser, I'm going to add this beautiful table runner. It was actually in the free stuff. If you watch my other videos, my husband came home with lots of free decor and holiday decorating stuff. So I am going to add this here. I think it's going to bring in a lot of the whites and the oranges in the room, and it'll be a good balance to add decor on top of. So I added this sign here. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it as a sign. I may just use it as a tray like I did last year, but I want to try it first. So I'm just putting back these brown drawers on each side that I always have up here. And then I may put a lantern in the center instead. I think that's what I'm going to do. So just bear with me. It'll come together in the end. I promise. It always does. So I put this placemat and then the lantern, and I think that's what I'm going to keep here. So I'm going to use the sign as a tray. So I removed that, and then I added these lanterns, and then I'm going to put these wreaths that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off. I'm just going to add them each to one of these candle holders. I'm going to take out the white candles and add some orange ones here just to pull in some of the orange in the table runner, and then to match the candles that I put earlier on the wash stand. Definitely decided to remove the placemat from underneath the lantern. It's just too much with the wreaths, and I do want a lot of the orange to come through for the table runner. Bring in some of the orange again. I'm going to add this tall LED candle that I bought from Hobby Lobby about 3 years ago. Around the candle, I'm just going to tuck some of this grass. It's like brown and it reminds me of hay. So I'm just going to place that all around the candle, and then I'm just going to get a few cotton pieces to stick inside. So next to the dresser, we have this peg rack that's actually at the entrance of our bedroom. So I like to decorate it and change it out for each season. So I've already removed everything that I wanted to take down. I'm going to keep the scarf and the greenery with a little basket and just add a thrifted cornucopia. And inside of it, I'm going to add some more of this little grass that I put inside of the lantern earlier. So just to be a base before I start adding some more decor inside of it. Just trying to balance out a few things here. I know I have another one of these little white picks. I'm going to go find that, and I think that'll finish it off nicely. So I'm just going to play around with this, but I'll show you a close-up look once it's all done. So I decided to add this bead garland here. It just reminds me of Thanksgiving. I actually used this in my daughter's room last year to decorate, but the season came and went so quickly. We just did a few little things in their bedrooms. So I'm just going to put it here. Like I said, it just reminds me of Thanksgiving. So I'm going to add these cute little beaded acorns that I bought from the Dollar Tree. I thought they would be really cute here just to kind of go with the beaded garland and to bring in a little bit more rustic charm over here. One more pick to the cornucopia and this rattan pumpkin to the greenery inside the basket. It's going to add some more texture to this area. Next to the peg rack at the entrance of the room, I'm adding this beautiful sign that I bought from Dollar Tree, and my husband made a beautiful frame. So you might recognize it from my DIY video. So I'm going to add it here. I think it's going to look so beautiful next to the peg rack. Here on my grandparents' antique desk, another piece that I treasure so much, I'm adding this little box back, and then I'm putting this candle and these other orange candles just to bring in some orange over here. They match the ones that I decorated with on our fireplace. And then I'm putting this cute little pumpkin set that came from Hobby Lobby. Above the antique desk, I'm just adding this give thanks sign that was also thrifted this year from a local Goodwill. So you might recognize it from my Shop and Thrift With Me haul. So to this old little side table that was actually my other set of grandparents, I'm adding this ceramic pumpkin, this vase from the Dollar General, and then I'm just putting some simple picks inside of it. And then this lamp we bought at a garage sale, and I added a basket last Easter, and I just keep leaving it because I think it's so pretty. And for this season, I'm just adding some moss and this free bird that was in our free stash of stuff. So if you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. To the chair next to the little end table, I'm adding back this knit blanket. I think it'll go again for the fall season. I apologize. I know this chair is not the prettiest and it's very old. It was actually where I rocked all of my babies, and I'm just not ready to part with it yet. And then I'm just going to add some throw pillows just to tie in some of the other colors around the room. So on this side table, that was also a piece of my grandparents that I treasure. I actually did a DIY makeover on it. So if you'd like to see how I did that step by step, go to my account on Instagram at Little House on Metairie and check out how I transformed this beauty. So I'm adding this beautiful candle that I bought from At Home. It was $12.99, but I absolutely love it. To me, it's so realistic. You cannot even tell. It looks so real. So I hope it's picking up on camera how beautiful it is. And then I'm adding back this little frame. I usually like to switch it out from season to season with some scrap paper or just some old books, scenes, but I couldn't find any for fall, so I'm okay with that. I love the beach, and I'll just be looking at the beach all winter long. Speaking of beautiful scenery, I'm adding this thrifted find that I bought from our local Goodwill for my Shop and Thrift With Me haul. I was so excited when I found this beauty. It was $4.99. To our bedroom end tables, I'm adding one pumpkin here that came from Hobby Lobby, and then I'm going to add this wreath that also came from Hobby Lobby last year, and then I'm going to put this candle that I've had for years. And I'm going to go ahead and add another green one here just to tie in the ones that we have on the mantle. So I'm just going to put it right here next to it. And then I'm going to add one more of these adorable pumpkins that also came from Hobby Lobby to this end table. And then I'm going to hang a beautiful wreath above it that I bought from Kirkland's from last year. So I am going to add this beautiful sign above our bed. I'm going to take this one down, although I need a reminder that I need Jesus every morning. For the fall season, I'm going to go ahead and put this beautiful pumpkin one up that came from Hobby Lobby last year. So I'm just going to drape these around the canopy portion below the sign. I like to do that sometimes, and I thought these would tie in really well with the soft green and white. And then I'm going to add the second wreath. I like to add it just right here above the bed as well. To the front of the bed, I'm going to add this a threshold blanket that I bought from Target this year. It was $30, so I think it was worth the price because it's an extra large, but I loved the knit feel of it. It's really soft and plush, and I absolutely love the color. To me, it's just going to bring some warmth and coziness and a fall color to this bed. Now I'm going to bring some more color to the bed by adding this beautiful lumbar pillow that I bought from Home Goods. And then I'm going to add 2 of these suede brown ones on each side. These I've had for a couple of years, but it's going to tie in the knit throw and the colors here to this part of the room. Last thing that we're going to decorate together is this bench and basket in front of our bed. So I'm just adding back this blanket that I've had out for the summer season. I think it'll bring in some of the lighter tones in the room. Top of the blanket, I'm going to add this adorable plush pumpkin that I bought from, I think it was either Home Goods or Hobby Lobby last year. And then this fleur-de-lis pillow I've had for years. I'm going to tuck that in first and then put the little pumpkin pillow on top. I think it's going to add a lot of coziness and warmth to this space. To the top of the bench is where I decided to add this sign, except we're going to use it again as a tray. But before we decorate that, I'm going to go ahead and add back this little pillow that I've had out all summer long, but I think it's going to bring in some more of the lighter tones of tan and creams and whites here. And then I'm just adding a few little sprigs here, this cute little pumpkin. And the last thing we're going to add is another one of these orange LED candles, just to add a little bit more warmth and coziness right here. Friends, we are all finished decorating our room for fall 2023. So let's go in and take a closer look of how it all turned out. friends, as I always say, time flies when you're having fun, and I always enjoy taking y'all along with me as I decorate, and I had so much fun doing that in our bedroom today for fall 2023. So if you stay to the end, I so appreciate you, and I hope you got lots of ideas and inspiration for your own home. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and in the description box below, let me know that you stopped by for a visit and what was your favorite part of decorating today. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to visit again, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free, and it will help me grow here on YouTube with so many other amazing options to choose from. So I would really appreciate that. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I am so excited to be closing out the fall season. We just have the front porch to do together, and then we're going to kick off our Christmas here at Little House on Metairie for 2023. So until next time, friends, bye for now.